Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joshua McDonald, and today I got a very special video for you guys. We're going to be checking out one of my favorite cars, the Cadillac CT4-V Blackwing. Now, before we get started with this video, I know a lot of you guys are in the market for a new or used vehicle, even a CT4-V Blackwing. If you guys want the absolute best price on any new or used vehicle, click the link in the description to get a free quote today. But without further ado, let's check out the CT4-V Blackwing. So here she is, the CT4-V Blackwing. This vehicle is a very impressive twin-turbo V6 powered vehicle that has plenty of performance capability. This one is finished in the black paint with the LED accented headlights, gorgeous look on the front end, big Cadillac logo in the center with our parking sensors, and big cutouts up front for extra cooling. You can see we have plenty of cooling components up here in the front of this vehicle to keep this 472 horsepower 3.6 liter twin turbo V6 nice and cool. The side profile for this vehicle looks absolutely amazing, especially with this ducktail spoiler. We have the Tech Bronze wheels on this vehicle with the red V logo brakes. These are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. Excellent tire for this vehicle, and the size up front is going to be 255/35/18, where the size in the rear is going to be 275/35/18. So bigger wheel and tire in the back, which makes sense because this is a rear-wheel drive vehicle and you definitely want to get all the grip you can. V logo badges on the side, little vent right there for your wheels. This has a very impressive suspension setup as well, with the magnetic ride control that can soften or stiffen up the suspension 100 times a second. Moving to the rear, you can see we have our CT4 badging, Cadillac logo with the V Blackwing badging. I absolutely love this ducktail spoiler. Looks absolutely phenomenal in this vehicle. I'm a huge fan of it. Really cool taillights that go all the way back into the rear fenders, and quad exhaust tips for the 3.6 liter V6 motor. This vehicle sounds absolutely fantastic when you start it up. Now, this one is a stick shift, so it does not have remote start, but you can hop inside, put the clutch down, and start her up. Here's where we put our gas in at, 91 octane plus for this motor. And let's go ahead and take a look at the back seats. So back here we have pretty basic materials on the doors. We have leather, padded armrest, we have our window controls with an aluminum door handle. Up front we have these really cool seats that are backed completely by suede. Leather rear seats with red seat belts, only on the left and right side, not in the middle. So let's go ahead and hop inside and see how much space I have. I'm 6 foot tall on a good day with shoes on. Decent leg room. I have no headroom. My head is actually touching the roof. I'm 6 foot tall on a good day, so take that how you will if you're going to be riding in the back seat of one of these. 2 AC vents. We have a cigarette lighter port and a USB-C plug-in. Not a lot of amenities back here, but that is not what this vehicle is made for. Door handle to hold on for your life. And let's go ahead and hop out, go into the driver's seat where all the magic happens. You do also have a couple of active safety features on this vehicle. We have the blind spot monitoring inside both of the mirrors on the driver and passenger side. There is forward collision on this vehicle, as well as front and rear parking sensors with backup camera. Memory seats with 2 different settings, and an exit setting. We have our unlock, lock, AKG audio on this vehicle, which sounds absolutely fantastic. All of your mirror controls, window controls, and you can also open up the back trunk with that button. So if we take a look at this trunk, this is all the storage space you have inside the CT4-V Blackwing. I just put a big cardboard box back here to take to the dumpster. Fit just fine. Took up almost the whole space. But there's a battery back here for your car. Underneath, you have your tire inflator kit, a wrench, and you also have this fuel fill cap. So if you run out of gas, you can stick that inside the fuel cap and put a jerry can inside of there. There's your floor mats from the factory. Now, this is a pre-owned vehicle, so this one's around 61 pre-owned. This is 2023 with 11,000 miles. Brand new. Sticker They start off at around 61, but you can load them up all the way to 73, 78, stuff like that. So inside of here, if I put my foot down on the clutch, foot on the brake, hit the start button, she comes to life. Make sure she's in neutral. But really nice steering wheel in this vehicle. I love this red hash right here. So when you're driving down the road, you can use your peripherals to see where you're pointed at. Alcantara wrapped steering wheel. We have this V button right here on the steering wheel where you can adjust all of your drive modes, but this is the customizable V mode. So you could set your steering, suspension, engine and shift, brake feel, engine sound, PTM, which is your performance throttle management. All of that is completely customizable in V mode. Now, if you press that button again, you can either go in or out of V mode. Plus, here is the V mode customization. So if you hit edit, you can edit them just like this to set your steering, suspension, all of that stuff how you want it. Now in V mode, the exhaust is opened up all the way, as you can hear right there. Sounds very, very good. But let's go ahead and get out of V mode. So we'll press this button again. We're in tour mode now. So we can change through our modes by going up and down through these arrows. You have my mode, snow ice, track, sport, and tour mode. Now guys, tour mode and sport mode is fine for the regular road around town, but you should only use track mode when you're on the track. The reason being, the suspension gets so stiff that if you hit a pothole or a bump, you can crack one of your wheels. So you definitely want to avoid that if you're driving on the road. Here's our middle information display. We can see our engine boost on the left side. We can see our RPMs, how many miles around the vehicle, plus our gas mileage. Now this is fully customizable, so you can scroll through these screens, see your performance, G-force launch control that you can set. Also have your trip odometer, battery voltage, lots of good information you can have displayed on the left side. Tons of different tabs inside of here. Everything is fully customizable. You can also simplify the display, just like that if you're just cruising and don't want to see all that information. Now we also have cruise control, heated steering wheel, forward collision, like I said before, hands-free voice commands, call dropping. On the right side, this is how we can control our display up there. You can go up and down through your music. You can turn your volume up or down. And also on the right side of our steering wheel, we have our PTM. So our performance throttle management, you can set to inactive, wet, dry, sport, race 1, and race 2. Now, what I recommend if you guys are on the road, I only recommend wet or dry modes. You can go into sport when you're on the track if you're pretty inexperienced, but you should not go into race 1 or race 2 unless somebody is paying you to drive race cars. What performance throttle management does is it controls the throttle throughout your turn, so you can leave it matted. When you come out of that turn, it will manage all of the traction for you so you can rock it out of those turns. There is also launch control in this vehicle, where if you set it to any of these PTM modes, you can put your foot all the way down the clutch, all the way down the throttle, and you'll have your launch control go off for you. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that now. Let's go over to the launch control under the performance tab and put it in first, and we'll do our launch control. So just like that, we can have our launch control. It'll hold it at around 4,000 RPMs. Then when you go, it'll adjust the traction and throttle for you so you can stay straight. Parking brake on the left side. We can turn up or down our brightness. We also have a full power adjustable steering wheel. In the middle, we have our shifter, which is a 6-speed shifter. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. We also have reverse all the way over to the right and up where we can see our backup camera. Wireless charging pad, little container right here to hold stuff, 2 cup holders, center console with a few chargers inside of there. Heated seats up front, front and back parking sensors, lane keep assist, all of our AC controls in one place, 2 vents in the middle, 1 for the driver and 1 for the passenger. We also have our infotainment screen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, AM, FM, Sirius XM radio, as well as navigation. Volume, we can scroll through all of our stuff right here with this little dial, and we have a home button. We also have built-in navigation, as you can see there, and here is the glove box with plenty of storage space. Beautiful seats up here, accent and suede, Alcantara, leather, Very nice premium feel, and they hold you in very well. Rear view mirror, we also do have a sunroof in this vehicle that you can manually close or open, or use the electronics to open it up or tilt it up. There's also 3 different garage door openers, makeup mirror for the driver and passenger side. But that is pretty much it inside the CT4-V Blackwing. Let's hop out and take one last look at this vehicle. So every time I do a video on a cool car, it rains for some reason. So we'll get a good look at it in the rain. Like I said before, you have the Performance Throttle Management app. So if the weather conditions are like this, you definitely want to be in weather mode or wet mode, so you're not flying all over the place and pulling a Mustang move, running into crowds. Guys, like I said, this one's used. It's a 2023 CT4-V Blackwing with 11,000 miles. Currently selling for $61,000, but you can get a brand new base one for around $61,000. But most of the ones I've seen spec'd out have gone all the way up to $73,000 to $78,000. But guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. Consider subscribing to see more car content. You'll also see some videos here in the corners. So if you see anything that interests you, make sure to click on those and check them out. But guys, my name is Joshua McDonald. That is it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.